It is the thing that affects all of us the most, and over the past century it has shaped our communities both in good ways and bad. Chief Meteorologist Chris Smith joins us now. Chris, it has certainly been a memorable weather century.
Been a lot of events that have gone on, from anywhere from the flood to tornadoes to snow. I mean, we've had it absolutely all. And some of the things that we've talked about the farming and also the flood of '94. That's probably the big one.
In 1994, we witnessed the worst natural disaster in the history of Georgia. The remains of Tropical Storm Alberto dumped more than 20 inches of rain on central Georgia. Rivers, creeks, and lakes swelled to record levels. The Ocmulgee River covered I-16 and I-75. Macon's water treatment plant flooded, leaving you without drinking water for 3 weeks. It was the 15th most expensive disaster in America. Just this year, Hurricane Floyd forced the largest peacetime evacuation in U.S. history. More than 3 million people evacuated coastal Georgia, Florida, and the Carolinas. Many chose the area around Macon as a stopping point. Thousands filled shelters and hotels. Many of you opened your hearts and homes to those evacuees. We've seen our share of tornadoes this century as well. One of the first ever caught on film hit Warner Robins in 1953. On April 30th, the tornado killed 12 people and injured more than 300. Damage to Robins Air Force Base was estimated at more than $1 million. On an unlucky Friday the 13th in April of 1979, a tornado ripped through Macon. The hardest hit area stretched from Forest Hill Road to College Street between Ingleside and Vineville Avenues. Flying glass injured 1 person. A monster tornado tore through Jones, Jasper, Monroe, and Putnam counties on November 22, 1992. The storm cut a mile-wide path. The twister left several dead and nearly 2,000 families with damaged homes. Finally, on April 15th of 1999, one of the final tornadoes of the 1900s hit Dooley County with winds near 200 miles per hour. The storm injured nearly 100, but thanks to early warnings, no one died. It was the 12th tornado to hit Dooley County since 1950. We saw several memorable snow and ice storms this century. On December 22, 1935, 1.5 inches of snow blanketed the area. That was nothing compared to the 16.5 inches that piled up on February 9th and 10th, 1973. In January 1982, ice storms hit central Georgia just days apart. There were scattered blackouts, broken pipes, and school closings. The century also brought the highest recorded temperature ever in the city of Macon. On July 13, 1980, Macon set its all-time record of 108 degrees. The summer of 1986 was also very hot, but it was the dryness that did in the farmers. They lost more than $500 million. That cost the state's economy more than $7 billion.
And it'll be definitely interesting to see as we head into the year 2000 and beyond. I'm sure the weather's going to continue to stay active and keep us busy in the Skywatch Weather Center.
Bringing back the memories, the floods, the ice storms, and of course the heat.
Hopefully some more sunshine.
We'll see. Thanks, Chris.
Okay.